Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Anya. I'm a tech and competitive player, content creator, and everything in between. And today I have a very special video for you guys. Today is my 1 year anniversary of making gaming my livelihood. So I'm very happy, I'm very excited about that. But I decided I was gonna do something special for y'all, but because a lot of you have been telling me that it's also a dream of yours to do something like I do. So I basically wanted to explain to you how I was able to do this. Exactly 1 year ago, I quit my day job, which I was working kind of like back office for GameStop, like emails, stuff like that, which was alright. But I just always wanted to do just gaming. And back then I was a little bit lost, I'm not gonna lie. So I don't want you guys to be lost. I'm going to explain to you everything I've done so far so you can do it as well. Maybe you want to do it full time, maybe you just want to do it as a secondary income, like a side hustle. But if you want to make money with gaming related work or activities, you definitely want to stay tuned to watch this. So first of all, I was confused, right? I started exactly 1 year ago. I just quit my day job, like I mentioned, and I just started streaming. I just started streaming like crazy. I was previously a streamer. I have been a gamer my whole life. I started playing Tekken, which is my main game, and is what's worked best for me for like doing all this, right? I started playing Tekken when I was a toddler, and I started competing in Tekken Tag 2 back in 2012. I think I was 17 at the time, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but yeah, so I have some experience. Like I know the scene. I was a streamer for a couple years previous to quitting my job and just trying to do it full time. But yeah, at the beginning I was lost. I was just trying to stream, and I was just streaming, and I was doing it a lot. Um, I was doing like 8 to 10 hours a day, and I was getting real tired very fast. It was actually pretty good. I made like the first 2 months or so that I was doing it like very consistently. I made just as much as I was making on my day job. So it was not a bad start at all. But I was getting tired and I was getting worried that, it was like my only real source of income. Like it was Twitch at the time. So of course, I was already looking for more opportunities and whatnot. And with time, I started finding more and more opportunities. And I discovered all of these cool stuff that you guys have here, which I kind of already had an idea, but I explored more and I learned a lot. I'm not saying this is the one way that you can do this, but this has worked for me wonderfully. So if y'all want to do something like this, I encourage you to test this out, see how it works for you. So let's start with the very first here on the right. Monetize every platform. I think that was important. So with Twitch, it's super easy to start getting monetized. I already had it. Like it took me like 1 or 2 weeks maybe when I barely started streaming. The requirements are very low. You just need like an average of 3 viewers or something, 50 followers, and streaming a certain amount of days and hours, right? So that's super easy. You can start getting monetized there. The revenue split, as some of you may know or a lot of you may not know, it's not that great, but you can start making money there. And I suggest you guys try to do that with every single platform. The most recent one for me is YouTube. Hi. This is monetized, so you might be catching an ad or two, and it just works. It's great. Like it's been good. I recently got monetized, and yeah, like every video is gonna make you a couple bucks in there. Facebook, I don't really like it so much. Not gonna lie to you, but especially if you get monetized with the reels, that can make you a good amount of money. This is a platform that I haven't gotten monetized, and this is not it. Of course, you can do. I believe in some countries you can do TikTok. You can do all those platforms, like any platform that you can think of. You can go there and make money with content creation, with streaming, with showing your gameplay. Go ahead and get the requirements that you need so you can get it monetized. I strongly suggest that. As long as everything's legal, of course, please. So yeah, that is the first one. The second one which is really going to help as well, is having some sort of e-shop if you sell anything. Maybe you're an artist as well. Maybe you can do a coaching service. Maybe if you're very good at the game that you are working with. Like I currently have a Metafy profile, sorry. And Etsy, you can sell, for example, I make pixel art figures, and I wish I had brought one, but I did not. They're over there. But I have pixel art figures that I occasionally actually sell at gaming events. So yeah, you can do that in Ko-fi. Same thing. You can just sell any services that you can think of. So you can be monetizing that stuff on the side as well, or in any other page that you can think of that works for you. But you definitely want to, try out selling something. So we are going into this too. This too have been the most important thing for me, probably. My biggest revenue right now comes from partnerships. So I'll explain that to you in a second, but we're going to start with content creation and social media. So content creation, it can make you money, of course, if you are, a YouTube partner. You make videos and you make money. But not only because of that are you going to be creating content. Content creation is going to help you reach an audience and, get your statistics better with social media. And that's something that you can show to brands. So not only because you're going to be making direct money with it, but because brands are going to be interested in offering you a partnership or sponsorship or, some sort of income if you have good numbers in social medias. So I highly suggest that you guys have goals, monthly goals, which is for me, what I do is like very simple. I just see how many followers I have and how many followers I want to have by the end of the month. And same with other statistics, like dependent on the platform, like how many views, how many clicks, how many interactions, etc., etc. You want to do a lot of interaction. You want to be constantly talking to your audience. Like, you guys know how y'all type the comments here, and most of you, I answer you. Stuff like that. In every social media, you want to do interactive posts so you can get to know your audience and form a bond with them. That is very important. And that comes hand in hand with consistency. You cannot just upload one video and then go away for 2 months, right? That's not really gonna work for you, unless it blows up like crazy. Then maybe it'll work a little bit. But in reality, you wanna be very, very consistent, and that's in every social media. I normally do a calendar, like a planner, like how many times I'm gonna be posting a month or a week in Instagram and in YouTube and Twitter, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, having very clear goals and being consistent with social media, that is going to help you a lot to have a presence, and that is going to get you to the partnerships, the revenue that you need. So the last point that we have here, well, we have these two still, so, but I mean the ones that have like a little bit of extra stuff. So the partnerships here, it's very important to be networking all the time. Not only because of the partnerships, but because you're gonna get to meet a lot of people that are going to be that are going to be able to help you out, and you're going to be able to help them out as well. So it's kind of like you meet cool people that may be working with brands, or maybe they're also content creators, and then y'all get to exchange ideas or maybe help each other in any way. So that is important, that you are constantly talking to people within your niche or companies working with your niche. And then, and for this, I guess I should add, for this, like, it can be anything, like on Twitter. Like if you go to, for me specifically, I go to actual fighting game tournaments. So try to talk to people. I'm actually very shy and awkward, but I do try to talk to people as much as I can, get to know them and see what they're up to, etc. So yeah, if you go to events, you can do that in person. If not, you can also just, join somebody else's stream or leave them some comments on their content, stuff like that, And then we have the emails. We gotta have some emails. You gotta be sending emails to people, or at least for me, that's work. pretty well. So yeah, like if you have any brands that you're interested in, do your research on them, of course. Make sure that is a brand that you would like to be working with, and go ahead and email them. And just talk and see, ask them if they have any partnerships available or any collaborations that they may want to do with you. However you want to phrase it, depending on what brand you are emailing, you know. And then we have the media kit, which this is something that you should probably have by the time you start sending emails. So the media kit, if you guys want me to do a separate video on this, let me know in the comments down below. But the media kit, just to put it in simple words, is just a document. It could be images, it could be a document, and it's basically going to explain who you are for brands to see you. You will include things like your analytics, who you are and what you offer, of course. So you would include things like your analytics for social medias, how many followers you have in total in every social media, your numbers, like statistics. You would include who you are as a content creator. Like, you're not gonna say, I am a highly energetic content creator, and then all you do is like reviews, right? And then you just like this. So if they want to hire you for like being upbeat, then it might not be for you. So you gotta put something very specific there when you describe yourself in your media kit. You also want to put maybe what brands you have worked with previously, any tournament achievements if you're in the fighting game community or in other esports communities. And then you also may want to add your prices. For example, if you're a commentator, then you want to say like starting at this much per hour, so they already know more or less what your rates are going to be in case you end up working with them. So yeah, that is those are the partnerships. In my experience, every company is extremely different. Some companies will want to work with you for like a long time. Some of them, it might just be like just one activation or something. But they are super different in the way they work with partnerships, even if they're all gaming related. So yeah, it's very interesting. Just make sure that you are going to be able to fulfill the requests of the companies, because you don't want to go around asking for partnerships and offer to be a commentator if you have never done commentary before in your life, right? Like, you don't even know if you're decent at it or not, right? So you want to make sure you're able to fulfill their requests and what you're offering them is true. Besides from that, we have sponsorships and paid positions. So sponsorships are a little bit different. In the FGC, in the fighting game community, it's a little bit more common, or it's way more common than in other spaces. But sponsorships is kind of when a team basically pays for your trips, or maybe partially pays for your trips. So that is common. So that is something that is really going to help you, because if you get a sponsorship, you're going to be able to travel more, ideally. And I'm going to take one moment to warn you all to not go with any team if they don't offer you a contract that you agree with and that is beneficial for both of you. If they offer you a shirt, don't take a shirt. Don't take a jersey. Don't take promises. Don't take no promises. Make sure you have a contract and that is beneficial for you, okay? I just really, really, really want to put that out there, because I've seen some people really suffer from teams that are no good for y'all. So be careful with it. But yeah, if you're a good player with your media kit, you have some nice placements, you have some trophies, some medals, so you add some of that experience that you have as a competitor in your media kit, and then you can start reaching out to sponsors, teams. You're like, hey, I won all these tournaments, are you looking for players to hire? Or maybe they'll have certain applications that you have to go through, like fill out a form and send your resume. And you can do this separate. I actually have my media kit all together, like all of my achievements and social media statistics and everything. If you guys want me to show you my my media kit and explain to you like how to make a nice looking one and everything, y'all let me know and I can make a separate video. But yeah, sponsorships are very good because they help you travel. You're representing a team, so you have to be on point. There's no slacking on the training. And also, it helps you a lot to network because you're already going to be at this events that maybe would have been more difficult for you to actually travel to them. Maybe you wouldn't have been able to actually go to the events. So once you're there, don't forget to network, don't forget to play, and don't forget to also record some form of content. Because that's gonna put you out there and that's gonna help with your consistency, your numbers, and all of that, okay? And now the last thing here that we have is paid positions. Yay! So paid positions. Okay. So it can vary a lot, like what is out there. I recommend you guys look at Hitmarker. Hitmarker has a lot of like esports gaming paid positions. They also have a lot of internships, so be careful. Kind of like real look through it. But yeah, just look Hitmarker on Google and you'll find it first thing. But yeah, it varies a lot. Right now, I have two paid positions with two esports teams. It's been pretty good so far. For one of them, I'm a social media manager, and for the other one, I'm a content creator manager. So that does work out. You can look at Hitmarker, but also just be mindful that you can find this anywhere. Like even on Twitter, I always look for keywords, kind of like looking for content creators, and I just search that on Twitter. So this paid positions might be anywhere, honestly. Like just search on Google, search on Hitmarker, search on Twitter, on Facebook, even whatever you can, but just keep searching. Don't give up. You will be able to find something eventually. And yeah, you want to have some sort of media kit slash resume, separate or put together however you want. But yeah, paid positions are out there. They may vary a lot. A lot of teams are usually looking for video editors, graphic designers, social media managers, content creators, of course, stuff like that. So you guys want to keep an eye out on that. And please, 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 please make sure that you are getting paid for your services. All right, and the very last part, this is gonna be a small one, is the revenue goals. So even if you're just starting out, like literally, you just open your accounts, like you just opened your Twitch, and like it's not even monetized. Like you still want to have some sort of revenue goal. Like I just got my Twitch affiliate. Okay, so the you have to get $50 to be able to cash it out. How long is it gonna take you? Like have actual goals that are reachable within the, I don't know, every 2 weeks, every month, every 2 months, but have revenue goals just to make sure that you're in there. It's gonna help you out a lot, trust me. I have revenue goals for like every single platform, every single partnership, every single, because some partnerships they do depend on how much work you do. So yeah, like revenue goals, very important if you are trying to do this for a living or to earn a side income. If you just want to, grow your stuff just because you enjoy being a content creator, which I also do, but I also wanted to do it for a living. So we got to make sure we get that revenue in. Yeah, just keep posting. You'll be all good. But if you guys want to make some money, full-time, part-time, or as a side hustle, these are all things that you can do. If you guys have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to do an additional video explaining more if you guys have specific questions, or maybe I can just answer you in the comments. So please guys, leave me some comments. I would love to hear what you guys think. Oh, also quick disclaimer. Some of these paid positions might be able to get you all your oh my god, I don't know how to say this. I'm sorry, my first language is Spanish. Um, yeah, like medical care, stuff like that people care about. I at this very moment I don't, but you can find some paid positions that will offer some of that if you're interested in that at this moment. Um, But yeah, guys, don't forget to comment. I want to hear what you guys think. I want to hear if you guys have any goals, anything that you want to do. Know that you can do it. Everything is possible. It is. So just do it. Seriously. I would love for you guys to succeed even more than you already have. And yeah, just leave me some comments. I want to reach you. I want to help you. I want to answer you. Other than that, I really want to thank you guys for being here with me. Y'all are a very important part of why I've been able to be successful in my journey so far. So thank you guys so much. Much love to you. And thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye bye.